New student Starfish, more like old student grandma. Oh my god, this episode from SpongeBob SquarePants sucks. Let me give you the reasons why I hate this episode. In my opinion, the episode starts when SpongeBob is about to leave for boating school when Patrick asks him to go jellyfishing. SpongeBob says that he has go to school, but suggests that Patrick come with him, to which Patrick agrees. Upon arriving at school, SpongeBob shows Patrick around and explains their classroom's good noodle system, where good noodle stars are awarded to well-behaved students. SpongeBob has by far the most stars of anyone in the class. He also introduces Patrick to Roger, an egg in a case with only a light bulb for warmth. When class starts, Mrs. Puff sees Patrick and asks him his name. Patrick gets nervous and replies with 24. Which he and SpongeBob find incredibly funny. Mrs. Puff hears their jokes and catches them, letting Patrick off the hook with a warning since he is new, but gives SpongeBob a stronger warning that she expects more from him. Patrick then draws an insulting picture of Mrs. Puff and puts it on SpongeBob's desk. Mrs. Puff, thinking the picture is SpongeBob's doing, removes one of his stars from the good noodle board as punishment for 2 classroom disruptions. Much to SpongeBob's horror, Mrs. Puff then tells SpongeBob to move to the back of the room, where Patrick continues to annoy him. When SpongeBob snaps upon being annoyed that Patrick pestered him only to say a less than significant hi, an angry Mrs. Puff appears, sarcastically stating that SpongeBob can have his recess. At recess, Patrick gets blamed by SpongeBob for getting the latter in trouble, sent to the back of the classroom and having his good noodle star removed, and Patrick defensively states, "Who cares about a stupid star?" as if everything that happened was not his fault even though it was, causing SpongeBob to call Patrick a stupid star, resulting the duo to fight in the hallway, consequently resulting in them both being sent to detention. During detention, the two are still at each other's throats when a light bulb keeping Roger alive burns out. At first, they refuse to even look at each other due to their previous disagreement, but frightened for Roger's life, SpongeBob and Patrick apologize and work together to save the egg. SpongeBob keeps Roger warm while Patrick gets a new light bulb. Just as they save the egg, Mrs. Puff appears, having seen the whole incident through her one-way chalkboard. She decides to give them 1 star each for saving Roger. Patrick then states that he has mistaken boating school for Spanish class. After Patrick leaves, Roger suddenly hatches from the egg, presenting him as a live-action chick, and asks what he has missed. And that's how the episode goes, and that's why I hate this episode. I don't know who likes or hates this episode, so I'm just gonna leave it be. So screw new student Starfish, and screw clams. Inspired by the 1975 film Jaws, Squidville is 400 times better than new student Starfish. End of